Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Physicute here.
And Faitlin here.
And we will play Life is Strange.
Before the Storm bonus episode. Farewell.
Okay, so yeah, just like what we mentioned before, we are already done with the actual Before the Storm story. And just like what it says, literally it is a bonus episode. It is an optional story in Before the Storm. So we bought it for you guys, for us as well, because we wanna know the story when they are while they are what do you call it, childhood, yeah, while they were in their younger version. So let's start. I'm also excited because this is actually the first time that we are seeing them, both of us. So I hope it will not have any copyright again. We have a lot of copyright with Life is Strange series, and it's hard to like what do you call this, to remove it, you know. Sorry, we forgot to set up our webcam, but the thing is that it keeps on turning on and off, so we decided not to
Ready?
bring it.
I guess. But isn't your mom gonna freak? She's probably cooking with the radio on. She won't hear a thing. I bet she'll notice a hole in the floor. Trust in science, Max. Even when science means blowing shit up.
What is that?
Tell me that wasn't the coolest thing you've ever seen! That was truly amazing.
I base it on their
So awesome.
facial
That's like
reaction.
asking, why are puppies cute? Some things just are. I'm not sure your mom would
They have a
see it
different
that
voice,
way.
no?
When she asked me to get rid of my old junk,
What
she
is
never
it?
specified
Puberty?
how. But I guess I better do some actual cleaning too. I'll be excavating the closet. If you see anything else to trash, help a girl out and chuck it on the pile over there. It feels like I've spent half my life hanging out in this room. Probably because I have. I can't believe those days are all over now.
Wait, who are we playing? Max or Chloe? Really?
In a few days, my whole family moves to Seattle. I have no idea when I'll see Chloe again. This could be my last chance to say goodbye.
Do we have superpowers here?
But how do you tell your best friend that you're leaving her? I better
Yeah.
help Chloe with her cleaning. And while I'm at it,
Yeah, I'm really
one
Max.
long last look around this place.
Hold on. Let me. It's kind of hard. What? Okay.
Live fast, die young, and go out with a bang. Rest in pieces, doll.
So I am Max, but my control's still from Chloe.
Chloe's had this hung up on her wall forever, but neither of us can figure out what happened to the last panel. I hope Dr. Kloenstein's okay. Chloe's mom wanted us to go through this pile of old clothes and find stuff to donate. Instead, we played dress up for an hour. Chloe's always preferred imaginary animals to real ones. Well, besides Bongo, of course.
Who's Bongo? Do you have any idea?
Bento.
Oh.
This was our first unsupervised concert together. It was so much fun. We were supposed to see another show next month, but
How sick was that?
the sickest.
I've been working on my moves for the next one. Check it out. How about you? Any
Wow,
moves?
I didn't. The reflection are great. Huh?
No, not yet. I guess I'm still recovering from the last show.
Fair enough. Alright, back to the junk mines.
I didn't expect that they will have a great reflection.
Let this box of trash be a sacrifice to you, oh almighty Chloe Bear. Chloe and I haven't played this game in forever, and I'm pretty sure it's missing pieces.
So it is missing pieces now, right? So I'm going to trash.
What are you doing?
Adding this to the pot.
No freaking way. Just because I beat your ass every time we play doesn't make it trash.
Chloe, we haven't played this game in years, and it's missing half the pieces.
Nice try, Max. But you can't erase your shame that easily.
As usual, Chloe's grades are better than mine. I still kick her butt in PE, though.
Oh, junior high. Later. Let me just check our this.
I bet Chloe's parents were freaking out when she got this letter.
Aww.
I still can't believe you're a Blackwell Academy student. How is it?
Oh, the classes are incredible. The teachers are actually smart. And the lab is legit. Petri dishes for days.
That's what we thought.
What about the students? Are they as stuck up as you thought they'd be?
They're fine. Ugh.
Chloe, you're terrible at hiding your feelings. Is everything okay?
I don't know, I like hanging out with normal people. Like you.
Thanks. I guess.
You know what I mean. I hate fake people. You're real.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks though. They still didn't remove the periodic table. How nice.
Hey, what's your dad's camera doing in here?
Dad said I could bring it up here for you to use. He's tired of watching you drool all over yourself every time he uses it. His words.
Your dad is the best.
Sure. Just don't ever tell him that. We need to keep him on his toes. You're off to a great start.
What does it looks like?
Actually, it's kind of cool.
What will happen now to the picture? Oh, what's that? So
I
another
was lucky to
trash.
survive Chloe's magic phase with all my fingers intact. This seems like a good candidate.
Are you insane? That's my entire magic collection. Do you know how many weeks of allowance this cost?
You haven't touched these since the 5th grade talent show.
Maybe because my assistant turned out to be squeamish at the sight of fake blood.
At least you didn't saw me in half. How are you planning to clean this place if you won't throw away anything?
A magician never reveals her secrets. Put it back.
Chloe's Chloe. I want to see that picture.
Pictures.
There, oh. But I can't.
People say a lot of things about the Prescott family, but this is pretty cool.
Ah, it's a trap.
That was awesome. Who else but Chloe could turn cleaning her room into a pyrotechnical event?
But I didn't cut that. I swear, it's not me.
Chloe's been beating me for a while, but that growth spurt could come any day now.
Well, it didn't.
Chloe's had this hoodie for years. It's her favorite. I don't think she'd mean to throw it away.
Okay, so
I
let's
think
take it.
Chloe used to call this guy Mr. Sharky. I doubt she plays with it anymore.
Okay, let's try again.
Put it in the trash.
You better not be thinking what I think. Chloe, I haven't seen you touch this guy in years. Why do you care?
Why do I care if you throw my beloved childhood friend into the trash? I don't think that deserves an answer.
Sorry, chum. That's better.
What are you even trying to do in
Whenever
your...
I'm ready, I can go tell Chloe I'm done arguing.
Sorry, I cut it off. That's one.
Put it in the.
We bought this as a gag years ago. I
What is
honestly
that?
can't believe
Bubble
Chloe
gum?
still has it.
I don't know. The other one's bubble gum, but that one.
I
What
don't know
about this
too.
half-eaten jawbreaker?
Ah, jawbreaker?
Serious biohazard.
You promised me we'd finish it together no matter how long it took. Don't be a quitter.
Like it.
Nah.
Your
Like
mom
it.
and your dentist will thank me.
So lame. Just so lame.
Yes.
Yeah, why would I lick it though? Ew.
The sky.
Chloe keeps
Yeah,
trying to
skateboard?
get me to hop on her
Skateboard.
board. I'd rather take pictures.
What's in the drawer? Oh, pictures. Postcards? Pictures.
Boy band cards.
Boy band cards.
Whoa. Talk about embarrassing.
What's that with the boobs? Boobies. Let's put it in the trash, yo. Why? Won't trash.
How about these boy band trading cards? Super cringeworthy.
Yeah, and hilarious. Remember when we gave them all makeovers?
You mean when you drew boobs on all of them? I was so mad at you.
And yet, our friendship lived on. So too will these cards.
No argument here.
So no more trash, basically.
Chloe's such a nerd. She hangs on to all her old textbooks and school supplies.
Oh, hey, I was here. Hey. 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 But it walks like an AI. And Max, look, she is crouching, no?
Slouching.
Ah, oh yeah. Sorry, slouch. Why I can't go directly?
I've tried my best to clean this place. I should check in with Chloe now.
Okay. Which save?
What are you doing?
Your favorite hoodie. You must have thrown it in by mistake, right?
No. It's fine. It's filled with holes and falling apart.
That never stopped you from wearing it before.
It's fine. Really.
At least I tried. No more. And no more save. What else? No more, no. Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on.
Ever since I started taking photos, Chloe's hung them in her room. It's like my own private gallery.
Aside from lie down, nothing else, right?
yeah.
No more. No more highlight. Okay, let me lie down, lie down, lie
I've
down.
tried my best.
I'm sorry. I'll get up quickly. Before the copyright.
It's so hard to believe. This room, this house, this town, all in the past now. Or soon to be. Who even am I without Chloe? She's the one who's always starting things, pulling us into adventures. I can't imagine life without her. Maybe I haven't told her I'm leaving yet because I still can't believe it's real myself.
I like her shoes. Okay, now we can talk to Chloe. You done?
That's it. I'm calling off the search. If you want more trash, you'll have to find it yourself.
Well, it wasn't exactly the purge Mom was hoping for, but at least we tried, right?
Right.
And now we've got the whole day ahead of us. What do two under-supervised friends with clean rooms and clean slates want to get into today?
I guess now would be a good time to tell Chloe I'm leaving. Or I could let us enjoy the day first and tell her later.
What do you think? Tell now, tell later.
For me,
Tell later. We have a different
Yeah.
choice.
Yes.
Let's take a pick.
One.
Who will win for how many rounds?
One. One round.
One round lang?
Yes.
Tell later.
Later.
The possibilities are endless. Got anything in mind?
Actually, you bet your ass I do. I found this when I was digging around before you got here. You're gonna flip!
What is that?
Do you have any idea what this is?
You're the one with the killer memory, not me.
Very true. One of my finest traits, along with humility. This tape is from 5 years ago. It's a message from our past selves to our current selves.
So we were 8 years old? That's crazy. I can't even imagine what we sounded like.
Ready to find out?
That's a nice player though.
Avast, future wayfarer! We have uncovered the audio log of the most fearsome pirates in the bays of Arcadia. Captain Bluebeard and long-necked Silver!
You're such dorks.
So, you're in search of buried treasure, are ye? Well, if it's treasure ye seek,
Mine eyes spot two fair pirate wenches. What have we?
Dad, get away! We're in the middle of an important project.
Oh, project. Never mind then. I oppose.
I mean it.
All right. Supper's in 5. Wash your hands, you grubby pirate kids.
Aww.
As I was saying, if it's treasure ye seek, you've come to the right place. But be forewarned, the journey will be treacherous and full of treacherous.
Nice.
Wow.
Find the treasure of Price Isle, you will need the map from the manuscripts of Captain Bluebeard. Only the map can lead ye to the treasure ye seek, but be forewarned. Again, only those with pure hearts will they'll be able to see what the amulet shows them.
The amulet.
Good luck. And, bye.
Dude, that was
Hilarious. We were so ridiculous.
we still are, Max.
So, is it this time?
Forget everything.
Chloe's dad is still alive.
Today, we go treasure hunting.
Her dad is already dead.
No, I think this time.
I think I know what 8-year-old you meant by the manuscripts
Really?
of Captain Bluebeard.
I think his dad is still alive.
Our old sketchbook. This is where we kept all our pirate drawings.
Yep.
On this
Now
road.
let's see this map.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Let's see. Wow. I didn't expect that they have a great drawing. Ah, it's a cat. Plank walking.
This looks like a page was ripped out. I wonder if it's the map.
Hmm.
Hey, check this out. This page was ripped out. Do you think it's the map?
If it is, there's no way I would have thrown it out. Maybe it's mixed in with the rest of the drawings?
All right. Time to find this map.
Find the map. Find the map. Find the map. Find the map. Find the map. Hold on. Sorry, we're taking our snacks. You said Pogo was a dog. It is a cat.
I remember writing this. It's a story where you choose what happens. Wonder if I could still get to the end.
Hold on, let's get back to that. Let's see what else can we check as the
Where
live
could that
one.
map be? Maybe it's mixed in with Chloe's old books?
Okay, so let's take a picture.
Don't move. This angle is perfect.
Why be shy? Get in here, dude.
Selfie.
I guess.
Take me.
Subject and photographer. You really do it all, Max.
I try.
I wanna see the picture. How dare you, Max?
Oh, make your own story.
Yeah, I read it earlier.
Ah.
What's that? You are Max and Chloe, the best friends. You are live it stay the same, right? Then Huh? I thought it was the end. La 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 la
There
la
are
la 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 la
scenarios.
la.
If you read the bottom page, the bottom part,
No, I can't click anything.
Ah.
That's the reason why I
Move.
go back and
Yeah.
forth earlier. But I think it is just on the actual book.
I see.
La 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 la. Hindi, except please do report your.
Amazing.
Yes! Take that, Rat King.
So basically, it was their homework.
Yes. Amazing what they did. Because
Chloe and I were doing a lot of drawing in
Wow.
Shelley's class. I wonder if the map is mixed in with her school supplies from that year.
I like her penmanship is better than mine.
and it's in cursive.
Yeah. Civil War began in Southern states wanted to, what's this? Secede? Succeed. From the Union.
See.
The President Abraham gave the people who fought to end slavery were called what? I can't read. What?
Hayat Tubman.
No, this one.
Abolitionist.
Abolitionist. Okay.
Abolitionist.
Underground Railroad. Is this Detroit?
The railroad.
Yeah. In 1864, Congress passed the 13th Amendment and changed. Wow, this is correct, right? But I think this is Detroit.
Yes.
Mm, this is what we are. Look at the
Ah.
drawings; they're so good. This is the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what
This
we
looks
are
like the
looking
page was
for.
ripped out.
The map,
I wonder
and
if it's the
that's
map.
the reason why I'm singing. And the map, find the map.
Chloe's mom wanted us to go through this pile of old
can
clothes
skip
and
that.
find stuff to donate.
I'm not sure.
Instead, we played dress up for an hour.
I thought we need to look.
Oh.
Seriously, though, why? Why did I find it immediately? I hate it. Where is it? Chloe's Secret Lair and then Dark Cavern. Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
Price.
Bryce Castle.
So this is the picture.
Yes.
That was
I'm
nice.
remembering this now. Didn't we make some crazy puzzle? We need the telescope and the amulet,
Which we hid inside a dark cavern, aka the. Ugh. Why did we do that to ourselves? Because we were 8 years old and the attic was the scariest place we could think of.
Still scary.
was. Your attic is still terrifying.
It's been 5 years, Max. I'm sure the boogeyman has died of starvation.
It's more the mice and spiders I'm afraid of.
Time to face your fears then.
Yay, we're going to the attic.
Okay, and once we have the amulet and the telescope, we use them to reveal the treasure. Somehow.
Here's what's happening. I'll head to the garage to dig up my old telescope. You go find that amulet. We'll meet out back at the pirate ship.
You mean the swings?
Yes, the pirate ship. Captain Bluebeard and Long Max Silver right again, bitches!
Chloe's still
seems
glowing.
So into this. If this has to be my last day here, might as well have one final pirate adventure.
So where is their attic? I haven't.
So in
Sin-
the previous
Okay.
games.
Chloe
Yeah.
said she hid the amulet in the attic.
Oh really?
The
So
only way in is through the broom closet.
You're
ah,
already going there.
really? So that's the
Seems
reason why
like
it
Chloe's
is
dad
closed
always
in
has a
other
project
games.
around the house. Makeup is great for acting in Halloween costumes. Any other time, I just don't get it. Chloe's mom bought me a toothbrush because I spend the night here so often. Well, I used to. The things inside this cabinet haven't changed very
Oh, hair
much.
dye oh.
Yes.
But it's black. It's not blue.
I guess Chloe never really grew out of wanting to be a pirate.
Yes, she's still looking for that towel.
I can't believe I won't be able to call Arcadia Bay home much longer. I slipped and broke this post a few years ago. But Chloe insisted on taking all the blame. Even after she got grounded, she never squealed. What a friend.
It doesn't have in the previous games. It doesn't have.
Maybe it was fixed.
I don't think I've
Oh,
ever actually
maybe.
seen anyone reading these books. I wonder if I'll ever take this view in again.
Yes, you are, dear. I Mosh
I always
mosh.
like to imagine I could open that wardrobe and step into another world. I
Ocho
don't
mosh
think I
mosh.
could ever handle a real-life murder investigation.
Actually, you did.
Multiple times.
It's awesome that Chloe's mom wants to teach kids. She'd be really good at it.
Aww.
Most strikes? How can that be so cool and so dorky at the same time?
So cute.
Chloe hasn't mentioned a trip. Maybe it's supposed to be a surprise. Oh, so cool.
Wow.
Chloe is such a nature nerd. I bet she's gonna love it.
What happened to that?
In the previous games.
Chloe's mom is
they
trying to quit
always plan
smoking.
of going to the Grand Canyon.
Ah, yeah.
Is that an email from the principal at Blackwell? Chloe did act a little strange when I asked her about school earlier. The principal at Blackwell wants to meet with Chloe's parents. I wonder what about. Did Chloe get into a fight? She never gets in trouble. I'm glad her dad stood up for her.
Challenging.
A voicemail? I wonder if it's still there. Sometimes I really wish I had siblings.
It's a good thing I walk in here. Ocho moshimasu.
Chloe's parents are so cute.
They're young, no? Nothing.
The Two Whales makes the best Belgian waffles. No other diner could even come close. It's so sweet that Chloe's mom takes this photo with her to work.
And still doing it. What am I going to do nga pala?
Broom closet.
Oh, yeah. I forget what am I going to do. So now we can open it.
There it is. The dark cavern.
So that's the reason why we can see it.
Crap. I can't get into the attic if I can't even reach the door. I need to find something to
I saw
stand
it.
on. I'm sure
I already
can
saw
find
it.
something around here to boost me up.
No, of course not the crate though.
Maybe this will make me tall enough to reach.
I think it is not safe to use that. Can we not, like, can we, finally, this is much safer.
I think I'll need to stack a few things to get up high enough.
So I do really need it.
Great.
Is it safe though?
Oh more thing.
Seriously? One more? I didn't expect
Maybe
that.
it's in Chloe's room.
No, let's check everything again.
The tower.
Wow. The post. Let's check the room. Why just can't we take the chair? Logic. You need to stack up.
Chloe's room has always been home
Maybe you need
base.
to go down.
It's hard to think this might be the. I've gotta find that amulet before I meet Chloe out back.
You do really need to go somewhere.
Try the toolbox, I think.
No, I can't. You know.
Seems like Chloe's dad always has a project around the house.
Why can't we just use the chair then?
What is it?
What? What is it? There's nothing in here. And I'm kinda annoying because Max walks too slow.
Ah, books.
Oh,
Scary.
why can't she just use the broomstick to, right?
I think that
Much
should
better
be
if we just use the chair, no?
Yes.
What happened? Nothing.
She's inside.
Ah.
Ah. Spider.
awesome. Man, there is a ton of stuff up here. How will I ever? There it is.
Oh.
Of course, Chloe hid the amulet in the hardest place to get to. No Sharpie boob jobs. Disappointing.
Where did I came from? Ah, here. Oh, crib.
Her parents couldn't part with this. I guess I see where Chloe gets her sentimentality from. I can't get through with this chair here. I think I can squeeze through now.
How can they like put their things upstairs, no?
I remember it took this thing like 100 years to rewind the Land Before Time.
Ah, Land Before Time. It's actually very nice movie, right?
Yes. Oh, fuck.
It's because I have the camera all along. Again. Oh, I have a map. What is this?
The things that you were able to collect.
Oh, I guess so. Can we go a little bit faster? Is this a bed? Is this a bed?
Yes.
Not a
What's that
single
this?
country record. These must belong to Chloe's mom.
Oh.
Oh, How were
That's
they able to
full
fit
of
them
decorations
Yeah.
Chloe made when she was 5.
I mean, like the
She thinks
attic
they're embarrassing. but
is
I think
attic's
they're
door
cute.
is so
I remember
square
this.
and small.
Chloe refused to get another goldfish after she had to flush Calico Jack. It's
For
a good
example,
thing
that
I'm big and
furniture.
burly.
I don't
Otherwise,
know how
moving
they
this
do that.
furniture would be kind of difficult.
Is it it hurts. Is it amazing that their electricity still works on that place?
Yes.
One step closer. I need to move that cooler, but this desk is in the way.
You need to push the
I don't understand. Earlier she could squeeze in there, but then there's a whole gap in there. Why?
It's more in the way now than when it started.
push it forward.
This desk's pretty heavy.
Why can't I just
Video game logic.
Glad this room is empty.
what?
Pull it some more, I think.
Different angle. And later she can get out.
Yes.
No, later she will teleport. Look at the logic. I don't understand.
Finally.
No more?
Got you. This thing is cool, I guess. I wish I could remember how it works.
Nothing can stop the mighty Zombie.
Wow.
Convenient.
Secret window. Can I just jump in there?
My best friend. It's so weird being back in this attic after so long. I remember being terrified of this place. I think when you're a kid, you're only afraid of things that can hurt you. But when you get older, you become more afraid of hurting the people you care.
Aww.
Are you just watching me up there, Creeper?
I'm just getting some light. This cavern is even darker than I remembered.
Did you conquer your fears?
You could say that.
Awesome. Now get your ass down here. We have treasure to find.
On my way.
Then she forgot to close it. I told you she will teleport. After all the drama, I'm so pissed off. What kind of logic? Ah. I hate it.
It's video game logic.
See? It teleported! How dare you! Kind of tiring, you know?
Dude, you did it!
No big deal.
Bring the amulet over here so I can see.
Chloe is so excited. I better bring her the amulet before she makes me walk the plank.
No, I'll check the things here.
It's not that I don't like the blue. I'm just sad to see the old color go. One time, we stuck a bunch of this tape to Chloe's face to make a blue beard. Putting it on was a lot more fun than taking it off. This was a fun experiment. I'm almost surprised we actually managed to grow something.
Ah,
Poor Bongo. Chloe took his death so hard. I guess Chloe's mom comes all the way back here to smoke. Chloe and I have done lots of homework at this table. I still wish I could live in the world we drew.
can we not take a picture? Nothing. Later.
This thing looks so much smaller than I remember. I can't believe Chloe still has it. Actually, after this morning, I can.
Ah, my greatest work of art. I call it... Oh, I lost my magnifying glass privileges.
It melted,
Great
no?
art is never appreciated.
Yo ho, a pirate's rum for me.
Do you drink this?
Yar! No, not really. I had to fish an empty bottle from the recycling bin.
That's probably for the best.
Some pirate you are.
Chloe's bottle rocket. The fastest way to get an entire bottle of soda in your hair. Are you ever gonna get your kite down from the roof?
It was unhappy in captivity. I set it free.
You must be a hero to kites everywhere.
What?
You can take a photo of Chloe.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I wish this was big enough to jump in.
It's only September. It'll be totally dive bombable in a few weeks.
Yeah,
A few
a
weeks.
few weeks.
When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
I'm really gonna miss
Oh,
pressing
see?
barbecues. All I'm saying is, I've never broken my wrist taking a picture.
Wow, now I can run. Let me just throw this.
I've spent so much of my life here. Every little corner is familiar. Comforting.
When are you gonna throw it?
These games we're playing. Buried pirate treasure from our past selves. Is this why I keep pushing off telling Chloe I'm leaving? Because I don't want to ruin this time together. How am I going?
Stuff, dude.
Bro.
Don't you mean sis?
Bruh.
What do you want to choose?
Nerd.
Nerd.
Maybe I meant nerd.
Dork.
Or what do you want?
Doofus.
Doofus.
Only doofuses say doofus.
Ah. What now?
Good talk.
What's your rebut? No rebut? Oh my god, Max. You can only rewind time. Let me take a picture of you. Picture.
I can't wait.
Hey,
Chloe.
I can't wait, Chloe. Which picture?
Walk the plank.
Walk the plank. Perfect.
Wait just a minute.
Yarr! You must ask permission before setting foot, or peg, on another captain's boat.
Permission to come aboard, Captain Bluebeard?
Grrr!
One amulet. Coming right up.
Granted.
Okay, I think it goes... Damn it. I forget how to make this stay on. Stay here. I think I saw some tape. Thanks, Max. Just some tape left between us and the treasure.
It's a good thing I roam around. What?
Score! One step closer to getting that treasure. Whatever it is.
Huh? It lagged, no?
Yeah.
It became lag.
If you told me this morning that we'd be spending the day as pirates, I would have thought you were crazy.
Yeah, probably look like a loser, huh?
Yeah, totally. But we're losers together.
If you're a loser, Max, I don't think I want to be cool. It's just, this whole day has made me feel like a little kid again.
I can't believe we were 8 and 9 when we planned this.
I can. This tiny kid's head is squeezing the shit out of my head.
Well, treasures don't find themselves.
Lead the way.
Avast, matey.
Ah! I saw something!
What's me prize?
Ah, I miss it. Look at the... Ah, no more.
Ahoy, Bluebeard! I have brought the stickiest tape in all of the 7 seas.
Well done, fellow scallywag. Just like old times. Huh, Max?
Remember how we used to talk about ruling the bays of Arcadia one day? We thought we were gonna be pirates forever. If being a pirate means acting silly and going on crazy adventures together, then we'll always be pirates. Hell yeah.
Would you like to do the honors, Long Max Silver?
Me? Are you sure?
Of course. Come on, Navigator. Point me to some treasure.
Wait, how am I supposed to use this?
The drawing on the lens. It should line up with something?
Here goes nothing. Okay,
No, it's the
this
room.
drawing is supposed to line up with something.
Okay. I guess this is the right angle. Is it?
I think it's here. Look, the window.
Got it.
Yes, you rock.
Wow, you're amazing. Right?
Right.
Okay, take a step right.
Ah, no.
No, the other right.
My other right or your other right?
Mine. Mine.
Your other right.
Sure thing. Wait, what?
Just go that way. Perfect. Now come towards me.
Sorry, my bad.
Bingo.
I thought it was in the leaves. Oh, that was so sick, no?
Yes, amazing usage of the lens.
The
Like
amulet.
What the? That is not what we buried.
What is that?
What
Canister?
dance? I don't know.
Canister?
What is this? I don't know. Let's open it.
Oh,
From Bloody Bill. Who's that?
Maybe
Oh,
it's
the
their
template.
dad.
yes.
He
Chloe's
fixed
dad.
it.
Yes.
Aha. Chloe's dad is such a goofball.
Aha, I'm correct. My theory is right.
Ahoy there, plank walkers! It's me, Bloody Bill, the Pirate King.
What the heck?
By now you'll have seen that I dug up your treasure, which would normally make us mortal enemies. But hear me out. I haven't pilfered a thing. On the contrary, I figured you swashbucklers might not be back to your loot for some time, so I've given it extra protection from the winds and rain. I'm sure you're excited to open your time capsule, so I won't go on too long. Just know that Bloody Bill is bloody proud of you. Both of you. Keep those sails trimmed and that anchor scrubbed. And always remember, the real treasure is
Friendship.
Love.
your Oregon State prepaid college savings plan.
What?
Arr.
Ugh.
Ah, yeah. Right term is time capsule. I forgot about
That's
it.
what we originally buried.
Huh, yeah. I guess it probably would have gotten ruined underground. Holy crap! It's Billy the Squid! He's alive! Oh, man!
It really is like a time capsule.
No way!
Chloe, look at this.
Much better if they buried it again,
We
no?
need
And
each
then
other.
when they grow up.
Oh, I remember these. The Chloe Prize. Thanks, Max. I hope you are having a lot of fun being a teenager with your best friend. Aw, you're so cute. Check it out.
Ugh, Maxine.
Ah.
How about mine? What did I write?
This is so Chloe.
I like their handwriting. I'm so annoyed.
You were really sweet.
Oh man, that was really goopy.
I like it.
That's because you're a goop. This is so cool. There's so much to look at.
Is your mom going to mind about this mess?
Dunno. I thought they'd be home by now. Max, remember scratch art? Oh, I love this stuff. I'm gonna draw something.
All these memories. I want want to look at everything.
Yeah, let's take a look in here first.
This container looks like it could last 100 years.
Yeah nga eh. Ay, so Tagalog na. Yeah, because I'm so amazed about the canister. I want that too. Can we have that?
These are awesome. Chloe's always been good at making up cool things to do.
What is that for?
Fly.
It might not be possible because science, you know.
Holy crap. It's the end of that comic in Chloe's room. Oh, this is gross. A time capsule was such a good idea. Most of these are pretty far off base. It's so hard to predict the future. Maybe it's better to enjoy the present instead.
Aww.
It actually might. Is writing once a week too often? Well, recording things was so much fun in 3rd grade.
What else did I miss?
It's good to see you, old friend.
Keep messing up my picture.
There are no manga might be the one thing
Manga.
where Chloe out nerds me.
Manga. Oh, what kind of manga is this? It looks like it looks like
Chloe.
K-Zone, right?
Yeah. But it looks like Chloe.
We always make so much more of a mess here than at my house. I love how Polaroid cameras make every photo look a little nostalgic.
Later.
That was a good week. I used every possible excuse to be here for breakfast.
Aww.
I always look especially short next to Chloe.
Ah, this was
The earlier. Yes.
this. Yeah, this is the Life is Strange one. This is the picture where we came back. Oh my! I don't wanna think what I
Chloe's
should be thinking
grandparents
right
live in
now.
Idaho now. I guess compared to that, Seattle's not so far. These used to make great pirate swords. Goodbye, Vase. Soon you won't have to worry about me knocking you over anymore. Looks like Chloe's a lot more responsible than I am with my allowance. Chloe and I have been friends for so long.
Ah, this is so cute.
Maybe I'm worrying too much about this move changing
It
things.
looks like s'mores. It's cookies. It should have been Oreo. Ah, this is actually nice.
I still haven't told Chloe about my news. Hey, what if my being in Seattle finally convinces Chloe to try an MMO? Chloe and I spilled that wine months ago, but I still feel bad about it. That's so cool that Chloe's mom is thinking about this. You sure were troublesome to find.
It's not very.
This is my wrongdoing in Life is Strange when I haven't shake it.
There. Now you've got something pretty to look at.
It doesn't highlight, no.
No. Don't sit yet.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if I could recreate this photo with Chloe now.
Is that all?
One all.
I wonder if I could recreate this photo with Chloe now.
I need to.
I wonder if that's the voicemail Chloe's mom was talking about. She did say she didn't want Chloe to hear it, but if Chloe's in trouble at Blackwell, this might be my only chance to get her to talk about it.
Yeah. What else? No. I need to clean. Oh, that was nice.
Much better.
Did you hear Chloe?
Don't sit yet. Listen.
Hold on. I can't listen while Chloe's in
How's
there.
the masterpiece?
Di ba remember
Working on the
the
last bit.
email?
How about you?
But
Done with the time capsule?
Don't listen to it.
what Max said
Not
earlier
yet.
is she
I
wants
was just
her to
saying
listen
hi.
as well,
Cool.
so that they can talk
Oh,
about
this scratch pad is seriously great.
Okay, I'll do it your choice then. Hold on, let me just get the alcohol. This is actually I don't wanna be. It's kind of tearjerker.
This is Ann Rogers, Marissa's mother. Marissa from Blackwell. I need to talk to you about what your daughter did to Marissa in class today. I'll be keeping Marissa home with me tomorrow. At this point, I'm not comfortable sending her back to school at all. I don't know if your daughter's having trouble adjusting or what, but this needs to be addressed.
Hey, hold on.
Are you serious? I don't want my parents to hear that. I've never gotten in trouble like this before.
They already know. I saw an email on your parents' computer.
Ojimashimash.
What happened?
Something so minor. Her mom is exaggerating. I bet Marissa told her that I'm telling you, it's stupid.
Come on. You've got to tell me what happened. I'm your best friend.
Man, none of this would have happened if I had you around. I wouldn't care what anyone said. Sorry. I don't mean it's your fault. Anyway, she wouldn't leave me alone, so I turned up her Bunsen burner in science. Just a little.
What?
No one got hurt, not even close. You know that I know what I'm doing.
Chloe. What do you mean she wouldn't leave you alone?
She was making fun of my clothes and calling me a scholarship kid.
Is that why you wanted to throw away your hoodie?
Don't worry. I'll keep it.
You should.
Hey, you can handle this. You're so much cooler than she is.
Yeah.
Just to you.
You're Chloe. Chloe's Chloe.
Thanks, Max.
Chloe's Chloe. And Marisa is just being Marisa. What? No, Marisa is being shit. I can get out. I can't. Do I need to sit? Do I need to ponder things?
You're such a space hog. Move over.
Nope.
I knew it. There will be a music. Will there be in any... I like their shoes. I hate it. It's so cute. So nice. Even if I want to listen, it's just that...
I wish this moment could last forever.
I know, right? So,
You done with the time capsule?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, perfect, because now I'm finished. Check it out.
wow.
What the heck? What tattoo am I getting?
A heart with my initials? Duh.
CP.
Oh, Chloe.
I like the
Really
skull.
drawing
So
me
cute.
that whole time.
Whoa.
I like the notebook
Machinist alert.
too. Why is it black and neon?
Keep it together, Max.
I guess now's my chance to tell Chloe I'm leaving. We might not be alone again once her parents get back.
Hey, ready for something else? I've got a great plan for the afternoon.
Crap. I don't want to ruin the rest of the day.
You're staying for dinner, right?
Would Chloe even want me to tell her? She's already got enough drama from Blackwell.
Max?
It's just Seattle. I'm probably overstressing.
No,
over the
you
whole
should
thing.
have. That's the wrong thing you have done.
Chloe,
Max?
I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Cause I'm living on a jet plane.
I'm,
In the original game, did she not
my
tell?
family's moving
As
to
far as I can
Seattle
remember, she didn't.
She
the-
didn't say
really?
anything.
soon. Hey,
In 3 days, right?
Oh,
What?
she already know.
you knew that?
Our parents do talk, you know?
But they said I should be the one to tell you.
They still told my parents. I guess Mom and Dad were trying to keep quiet too, but they're bad at hiding anything. Don't look so worried, Max. It's okay.
They're in a different universe.
Yes.
Multiverse.
Dorkmeister. It's not the end of the world.
Why did you pretend like you didn't know?
I don't know. I guess I didn't want it to be true. Like, why ruin the little time we have left?
I was thinking that too.
Plus, I know you hate this kind of conversation, so I just left it alone, you know? Come on. I want to spend every minute we have together having fun.
Yeah, because I know
I'm
the
so
other one is
worried
not true.
I won't be okay without you.
Hey, stop that. Of course you'll be okay. We're Max and Chloe, remember? We're always together. Even when we're not.
That's true.
Cool. Let's find something fun to do.
This is bad news.
Black flies on the windowsill. We are to know. Winter stole summer's thrill, and the river's cracked and cold. See the sky is no man's land, a dark and plumeless day. Hope there needs a humble hand, not a fox found in your play.
We're thinking the same scenario. So this is where Yeah, I remember this was Chloe's
No
clothes.
man is an
At the time when she went back in
Uh-uh.
island.
And also,
Can't you see?
all that. She chose to let Chloe live. I chose to let
When I
uh,
was just a stone.
Chloe. But then Chloe was into an accident, right?
was the one who had the accident.
We are.
But at least Chloe was able to survive though. But still, she wants to die.
Came against my will. Every story must grow old. Still I'll be a traveler. A gypsy's rhymes their face, but the road is wearier. With that
They never let the see the parents' face, no.
no man is an island. For this I know. But can't you see? Oh, maybe you.
So that's the reason why
When I was
Chloe's
just
kinda
a
mad.
stone.
Because after the burial, Max really left.
He had no control over it.
Hey, Chloe. This is Max. I guess I just wanted to leave you one more message. Because I know this was the absolute worst time for me to go. I thought maybe if you heard my voice, it could be a little bit like I was there. I don't know. Maybe this was a dumb idea. I would give anything to be there with you now. It's so hard trying to say what I'm thinking. If I could just see you. But we'll get good at it. Great at it. We'll write and talk all the time. And then you'll come visit and it'll be like I never left.
But there's also
I mean,
a fault.
You don't
in
have to
Max's
worry about
side.
anything changing.
She's not
You're dealing with so
sending
much other
messages
stuff.
to Chloe.
You don't deserve any of this. Chloe, listen. Even if I never, even if we're moving for good, we are always together, okay? Even when we're apart, we're still Max and Chloe. I will always, always love you.
Very wrong timing talaga. No?
Goodbye.
Now I understand why Chloe became a
She
little
always
bit
is.
delinquent, a little bit, but he lost his dad. She lost her dad. Max left, and then bullying in Blackwell. I didn't know that she started very young in Blackwell. If I focus, maybe if I'm going to play with this again, like focus more, I think I'll cry. It's heartbreaking.
Yes, this is the thing.
When I found out the photo in the kitchen, then I realized, wait,
It's
wait,
disturbing.
Wait, what? Is this where his father William went to pick Joy?
I think it's Joyce.
Joyce? Yes, Joyce. In the grocery store. Anyway, but still, I don't like the logic of moving things around in the attic, or it's just you don't know what are the things to play with the I ah so we don't have any stats after the credits. Anyway, thank you guys for those people who are able to watch us today, and for those people who watch us in the future. So this is the end of Life is Strange Before the Storm. We are actually uh, we are actually saving money because Life is Strange developers already announced that they will do a what they call this, yeah, a remake for both Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm. So we are actually kind of excited because the game is already 10 years ago, but still it's still beautiful. Well, again, thank you so much for checking the series of Life is Strange. But don't forget to check our YouTube channel for the complete series of this Before the Storm and the regional Life is Strange, because Facebook is removing the old videos. So thank you guys again. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.